Parents, we've all probably done it at least one time. The baby drops the pacifier, so we sadly pick it up, we put it in our mouth to clean it off, and then we give it back to the baby. Well, a recent study revealed that cleaning a child's pacifier with saliva, get this, may actually help strengthen your child's immune system and help keep them from developing certain allergies. And that got us thinking, are there rules and regulations when it comes to cleaning all of your baby's stuff? Well, Debbie Sardone with Buckets Bows Maid Service is here this morning to help us sort it all out. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We also have some very adorable guests and their mommies, and we'll get to them in just a few seconds. But I think a lot of us don't know how to properly clean our baby's stuff.
Yeah, at Buckets Bows Maid Service, we're all about clean and sanitizing, but we don't want people to be paranoid and afraid.
Right.
So you don't have to over-sanitize around your own baby's germs, but when they have had others over to play and they've been sick, you need to go and clean all the toys.
Okay, so to my right here, we have Mom Brittany and her sweet little 3-month-old Franny. I just love this sweet face. She's probably picking up a lot of toys. This is when they start to put everything in their mouth and start to grab at things. So what's the right way we should be cleaning toys?
You can count on it. They will put it in their mouth. So obviously you want to keep plastic toys in their hands that you can thoroughly clean. And if they have been around a sick baby or a sick baby's been over, you can mix up a little bottle of bleach water solution, just a quarter of a cup of bleach to a quart of water, and spray it down liberally and let it sit for a good 2 minutes.
Give us those measurements once again. A quart of water and a
quarter of cup of bleach.
Quarter cup of bleach. That's not so much bleach.
It's not too much bleach. And then once that has dried, then go ahead and take a wet cloth and just damp wipe it all down just to remove any residue if there is remaining.
Okay, what about these Clorox wipes? I mean, does that get something just as effectively?
Clorox wipes are excellent. They do kill germs. They actually don't contain bleach, and they're not to be used on your hands. So you can wipe down things like the high chair or the infant carrier with wipes.
Well, let's get to the infant carrier, because I think this is one, and any mom out in our audience knows this, this is one of the most disgusting things by just a few days' time. I mean, it gets spit up and it gets food. It's just gross. So do we just throw it in the washing machine, or is there something we can do in between washes?
Most of the time, those carriers have removable cloth that you can throw into the washing machine, put it on gentle cycle with hot water, and then be sure and tumble it dry on high heat. Okay. And that will kill any bacteria.
Baby Will here and his mom Erin seem to be doing just fine. This one's nice and clean. But is this when you're talking about where we might want to use a Clorox wipe?
You would not want to spray that down with bleach because it could stain the fabric. But Clorox wipes on all the plastic and then wash in the gentle cycle in the washing machine.
Okay, and before we get to the high chair, you were even saying sometimes it's just worth it to buy used toys.
Yes, and I recommend that you buy plastic toys that can be thoroughly cleaned and avoid toys that are like paper or fabric when you buy resale or garage sale.
Okay. Because you can always clean them.
It's harder to clean. I mean, I brought a laundry bag. If you have your own plush toys rather than buy them used, you can throw that in the gentle cycle. Use a little bit of detergent, don't put too much. Okay. Wash it on warm or hot, and then make sure you tumble for a good 20 minutes on high heat. Okay. And that will usually kill any germs.
All right, finally, last but not least, I want to say is Katrina and sweet little Cade hanging out here. He's being so good in the high chair, but the high chair, I think we all tend to wipe maybe the top part of it. Look at him going after that food. It's the areas underneath and all those little nooks and crannies within the high chair. Wouldn't you agree, Katrina? Yes. That just gets so disgusting because the food can hide in there, and then boy, you notice it a couple of weeks later and who knows what's in there, right?
It gets in all the crevices and it gets dried on there, which holds the germs. So I recommend that at least once a week, spray the high chair down. If it's sunny outside, take it outside, spray it down with either a Clorox bleach solution that's been heavily diluted, and use a little brush, just a little scrubby brush, and get in the nooks and crannies and get all the gunk out.
Looks like a giant toothbrush kind of.
It is. It's nice and sturdy.
Perfect. Thank you to all of our moms, all of our sweet little babies. You did so good. And thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Always good information. You can get more information about Debbie at her website. It's bucketsandbowsmaidservice.com.